Hi. If you've watched everybody else's video this week, you know that this is a Dramasaurus's introduction week. So I'm going to do kind of like how Taylor did on Tuesday with a number of random facts. My name is Kai Samfire and I am going to be your Friday host. I am 20 years old. The meaning behind my name is actually Gaelic. As far as I can tell, it actually means rejoice. The favorite places I've traveled to are the Rocky Mountains, because they're an hour away from where I live, and they're simply stunning, or Paris, France for a school trip, and that's just, it has so much culture there. My favorite color is maroon or kind of blood red, one or the other. Places I want to visit, I really want to visit Ireland at least once in my life, along with the abandoned kind of nuclear city, Chernobyl, Paprika. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but those two places are on my bucket list if I can ever get there. What's my favorite musical? My favorite musical will be narrowed down to Rebo, a genetic opera, and Wicked, because I grew up watching Wizard of Oz almost daily. Which Hogwarts house am I in? I really want to say Ravenclaw, but every time I've ever been sort of into anything, it's always come out to Hufflepuff, so Hufflepuff. My favorite sentimental items. There are actually 3 items that I got at school last year. A magic wand that signifies I'm treasurer of the DUS, a kind of drama-based school club at the University of Calgary, a letter from one of my closest friends that I've met at university, and beads which aren't that special, but they're kind of, it's a kind of dry trifecta, so I include them. What was my favorite class in high school? Drama, obviously. What was my favorite class in high school? Other than drama, either social studies or communications technology, which was Photoshop, Flash animation, things like that. What's my favorite sport? I don't like sports, I can't do them, so I'm gonna go with running because it's simple, easy, and I'm good at it. Which physical element would I associate with? Either fire or water for the exact same reason. They both can destroy a lot, but they can both also heal and rejuvenate. What's my favorite mythical animal? I would have to say either the dragon, for reasons I'll get into later, or the phoenix, because of the entire life rebirth and how it's depicted in almost every form of art. What are my favorite video games? There are a series, not specific games. I love Kingdom Hearts, the entire story, characters, art, gameplay, along with World of Warcraft, or the Warcraft series. They are both outstanding in my opinion. Do I have any gaming paraphernalia? I have quite a bit of it. What's my favorite life experience? A 6-week trip to Quebec I did in the summer of 2012, which I would not trade for anything if given the option. Have I had any bad luck? I never win anything. When I was, but more importantly, when I was a kid, from age 2 to age 11, I never had a full set of teeth whatsoever because I would constantly chip a tooth or lose one or do something that would, or do something. So my teeth were my bad luck. Do I prefer the city or the country? Both. I like the people in the city, I like the space in the country. If I could have a superpower, it would probably be silver tongue, or being able to manipulate people through talking instead of direct, like mind control. Ideals I live by: always treat people equally because no one is ever beneath you, and take life as it comes, roll with the punches, I'm always trying to be happy. What are my favorite TV shows? Phineas and Ferb and Futurama, both because of their animation and because of their sense of humor. Do I have any weird quirks? I'm kind of OCD, I like everything's being in very particular places. I also never throw anything out because I think everything might be useful sometime later in life. I really love sweaters. Holidays are probably my favorite thing in the world. My favorite holiday in particular is Halloween. Am I organized or messy? Contrary to what I just said, I'm a very messy individual because I don't have time to clean. At least that's the excuse I use. How many countries have I been to? 3. Paris on a school trip, Canada because I live here, and US on a vacation to Disney World. If I could go to a fictional world, where would it be? Probably Narnia, because peaceful Narnia, because it's kind of like the Shire, from what I can tell, only all of it. What are my favorite movies? My favorite movies can be narrowed down to Nightmare Before Christmas, or How to Train Your Dragon. What's my favorite gemstone? My favorite gemstone is a kind of fossil amylite mined here in Alberta that looks rainbow when it's cut, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Do I prefer necklaces or rings? Necklaces, because while I pitched a lot with my necklaces, rings would be so much worse. Celebrities I would like to meet would be Lindsay Sterling or Tom Daly. I have 4 favorite musical artists right now: Owl City, Lindsay Sterling, Katy Perry, and Demi Lovato. I've gone months listening to nobody but them. If I could change one thing in the world, what would it be? Reliance on money. I find everybody cares too much about money, and everything costs way too much, especially school. My favorite season is fall because it smells better than spring, not as hot as summer and not as cold as winter. My favorite time of the day is evening, dusk, sunset. My favorite weather condition is rain because it looks pretty and it makes everything cleaner. I am really obsessed with cats. If I could dress up kind of in a steampunk fashion all the time, I would. I just don't have the money or skill to do so. My personal influences would be Johnny Depp, Tim Burton, and a lot of the music I've listened to. 2 things I'm excited for are How to Train Your Dragon 2, obviously, and World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor expansion pack coming out later this year. And no, I'm not hired by them, I just really like the game. Do I get along with people? I think fairly well. I think they enjoy talking to me, and I'm always willing to listen because I'm a very quiet person and I do not talk a lot. Why did I decide to do this? Get out of my comfort zone, try to become a louder person, and I wanted to affect my community in some way, positive way, and I thought this would probably be one of the best opportunities I have to do so. My fine arts history is smaller than a lot, where it boils down to high school plays, and that's about it. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. That's all for this week. I'll see you next Friday.